good, everybody? Prime lenses. I only use them for certain things, and let's talk about why. So I'm the type of photographer that has prime lenses and I have zoom lenses, and I have a use case for each set. So for example, with weddings, I shoot strictly zoom lenses and then maybe switch to a prime at the end of the night. But with portraits and other detailed items, I very much like prime lenses. And these are my three favorite. The 35 Sigma 1.4. This is the old one. This is not the new one. Most of these are pretty old. I don't really upgrade lenses that often. This is my 50. This is the 1.2. This is the G Master lens. And this, we will talk about why this is my favorite. And then the Sigma, the 85, is also a beast of a lens. And we will talk about why this has been kind of sitting on the shelf. So there's three main reasons why I use prime lenses. And as we go along, I'll be showing you examples of some of the photos I've taken with them so you could really see the differences. Now, prime lenses offer things that zoom lenses just don't. I believe they're way sharper than zoom lenses, and this is obviously something we can argue about in the comments. I believe they're better in low light, especially with the lower aperture capabilities. And these lenses simply just force you to move around. Prime lenses aren't for the lazy photographer. Prime lenses allow you to compose things differently. They make you move with intention when it comes to shooting and being creative. So let's talk about why these are my favorite. Let's start off with the 35. Now, the 35, I've been shooting with this Sigma lens for the past 3 years. And honestly, a lot of my videos that you see in my vertical content on Instagram and sometimes YouTube Shorts is filmed with this lens, because the low light capability, and as you can see, I like low light and moody areas, helps out a lot. But focusing on photo, there's a couple of key points that I like to point out. With the 35, this allows you to show the scenery. So it doesn't allow you to show as much as a zoom lens, but it does allow you to show you sort of what is going on around you. And that's the biggest factor on why I use this lens. Whether it's street photography or portraits, the distortion is a lot less when you use a lens like this. And overall, I think the 35mm is very flattering on people's faces. We're gonna skip the 50 because I do wanna emphasize on why that is my favorite. And we're gonna go directly to the 85. Now, the 85 is what I like to call a bokeh beast. The compression in this lens gives you a very professional look. The fall off of the bokeh from the background and the subject is extremely smooth and super clean. The pop that this gives you for background separation is honestly unmatched. For me, headshots with this thing is unbelievable. There's really no distortion and everything is pretty proportional when you are shooting people with this lens. But I do use this for other things other than portraits. For example, I love shooting cars with this lens. This is one of the lenses I switch off at the end of the night of my weddings to get those further away shots. So, you know, you capture those intimate moments or those low light moments just a little better because of the 1.4 aperture on this lens. These are all different use cases, but it has been sitting on the shelf for quite a bit of time now. And I'll have to tell you why. Because this bad boy right here, the 50, the 1.2 by Sony G Master, has been an absolute monster when it comes to my content and anything I've been creating. The nifty 50, if you would like to call it, this is not a nifty 50. This lens was fucking expensive, and there is a reason why. So a lot of people like to say that the 50 is the human eye perspective. So it's matched to whatever you are seeing now, you will see with this lens on your camera. But by far the speed of it, the look of the images, the sharpness of the images, as well as the bokeh fall off is very comparable to the 85. But in low light situations, you would think 1.2 and 1.4, there's not too much of a difference until you're in a situation where you're capturing an event and it's very dark and there's lights flashing all over the place. And that 0.2 aperture just hits right. To be able to find a subject in very low light capabilities is not just the camera, but it is the lens. This is why I don't switch out lenses that often, is because it can grow with whatever camera you buy. For me, the 50, especially the 51.2 G Master, gives you the perfect proportions and fall off the subject that every photographer I think needs. Now, I'm not saying go get this lens. Whether you're a Canon shooter, whether you're a Sony shooter, whether you're a Nikon shooter, it really doesn't matter. Whatever brand you shoot with, go find the lens that are comparable to these, because you will, in the long run, benefit, and your photography will be that much better because you're using prime lenses and the look is unmatched. Go ahead and let me know what lens is your favorite down below, whether it's the 35, 50, or 85, or maybe you like to shoot with like a 20 or a 135 or a 105. I know a lot of people that use those lenses and they absolutely love them. Go ahead and drop your comments down below. It's your boy Simon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.